Hi guys, my name is Kashish and this is the 11th Git tutorial, and today we are going to talk about remote that we will be creating in this tutorial, which will act as a bridge between your Git local and your GitHub account on GitHub site. So basically, just like a remote uh, that you click for a TV, which interacts between your command and the TV. So similarly here, remote act as a bridge between Git local and the GitHub account that you have just created in the last tutorial. So let's get started, and to check if there is any remote as of now or not, you have to write git remote. So there is no remote that is there, right? So we have to create one remote. To create one remote, you have to create a repository first on the GitHub. So I'm going to GitHub. This is my personal GitHub account. So from here's a plus sign, and you can see there is an option for new repository. Click on it. And you can give any repository name. I am just writing git demo, and I'm giving description that this repository is created for giving git demo. Okay, now you have option to keep this repository public or private. So if you keep this repository public, any of your friends or any of other account users of GitHub can access your repository, right? But they cannot commit or edit your repository changes until and unless you have provided them relevant access, right? So I am clicking private as of now because I don't want. Okay, so private, if I select, I have to pay some amount, and that's why I'm keeping it public as of now. And the next option is, it says initialize this repository with a readme file, and just read this line. This will let you immediately clone the repository to your computer. Skip this step if you are importing an existing repository. So what it means is, if you are already working on a Git project or Git repository on your machine, which like I am doing right here, because I have already created a Git repository on my machine, and here is a master branch under Git demo. So there is no requirement of clicking this option again, because there will be conflict when you push your changes to GitHub, because it will say that you already have a Git repository there on your machine, and you are again creating or pushing your changes to a repository which you initialized it again. So there will be two Git projects on your working right now if you click this thing. But if there are some files on your desktop which doesn't there in the Git project, then you can directly push it to a GitHub repository by clicking it initialize this repository with a readme, right? Then you can create repository. But for my case, since I already have a Git repository on my machine, so I'm just clicking create repository because I don't want to initialize the Git project again. So this is my first repository, which is by a name of git demo, and you can see there are various options: issues, pull request, projects, wiki, insights, and settings. So under settings, you can see you will get different options like editing repository name. Then there are some features that you can see here. Then data services, merge button, GitHub pages, and danger zone. Danger zone is actually a danger zone because it will provide you options about deleting the repository, archive the repository, and transfer the ownership to someone else. Right, so as of now, let me go to code again. Again, come into creating a remote between your git local and github. We have to go to git bash. So why I had created a repository on github first before creating a remote, you will get to know right here. So we already checked that we don't have any remote as of now, but I'm going to create one. You have to write git remote add, and you have to provide the remote name. You can give any name, so I'm writing first remote, and here you have to provide the URL of your GitHub repository, and you can pick the URL from here. This is your GitHub repository URL. Okay, and I'm going to paste it here. Right, as soon as I enter this command, so it has added a remote by name of first remote, and what first remote contains is this link to your GitHub repository. Now if I run the same command which I ran earlier, git remote, and enter, it shows there is a remote by name of first remote. Right, so this is how we create a remote between our, or you can say a bridge between our git local and the GitHub repository. So that's all guys for this video, and please subscribe my channel and like this video. See you soon. Thank you.